Hey y'all, it's another episode of Heartfelt Expressions with Katerra Speaks. And like I say in a lot of episodes, it's been a minute. This episode today is I've been avoiding. I have been avoiding recording this episode because this is called Confession. I'm a bit afraid. So, I have big dreams and goals, right? That I plan for this quarter four of 2025. You can listen back to some of my other episodes of the Q4 goals and the focus on progress. Well, I had a lot of momentum. I was working, and focused on my goals. Though now that it's coming to the end of the year, I might have took on a little too much, and I'm scrambling to do everything. But not just that. Have you ever felt that what if your dreams come true? What if you did achieve your goals? What then? It feels as if um the journey is coming to an end. The end of the year, once you achieve your goals, it's like it feels great. Like some of the goals that I did set out, right? I accomplished. I did a cover with my sister Nyomi Momichi and Serious Historia. We did a cover of Autumn Song by Reassures, and it felt great. It felt amazing. I launched the Katerra and Nyomi collab merch. We have a mug, guys. It's beautiful. It's a holiday merch, and it's only available until my birthday, January 17th, 2026. I was excited for the launch, but during the day that everything happened, I had so many technical difficulties with the audio, with the Wi-Fi, since I don't have an Ethernet cord connected to my laptop at the time. It felt as if everything was going wrong, and I was sad. I was sad that day, and I couldn't really cherish the accomplishment of all the work we put in into the mug, into the cover, and all, like, it was checked off the list. It's like, wow, it felt good during the journey, but after everything unfolded, it's like I'm afraid to feel like that for all of my other goals. you know like, oh, you did all that work just to feel like there's more to do. There's, yeah. I'm working on celebrating the journey. I'm working on, like, feeling good for what I already done. You know what I mean? Um, but I also don't want to settle for just I don't want to settle for just what already is. You know? I want to keep going, but cherish and celebrate the moments. I'm not sure if that makes sense. Because I had mentioned this in a different episode that I'm afraid of stagnancy. The same thing over and over. It's comfortable. It's a uncomfortable comfortable. A comfortable that's uncomfortable to be in. Sometimes, like nothing changes. You just do the same routine over and over again without progressing. And that's scary for me. um I'm scared that accomplishing my dreams would lead to that as well. Though not doing anything is not any better. And what's that? The fear of making mistakes, man. Like, ugh. I guess, okay, let me tell you some of my goals, right, that I set out, and some of my dreams. So, um, animation. I am planning to put out more StoryTime animations. I'm planning to really go big, go real big. One day I will have my own feature length animation, and with a whole team and a big budget. The the magnitude of my vision is so big that it scares me. I am still in the process of doing everything, but it is scary. It's like, hey, get to the next step. Just keep going. And I think what is overwhelming me is I'm trying to do everything at the same time. I'm trying to do the animation, the storytime animation, the feature length animation. Well, the developing process. I'm in developing stages. And then what's that? I'm trying to put out my single before my birthday. I wanted to put it out before the end of this year, though it takes a process to mix and master and actually release it on all platforms. So, taking that into consideration. I want to speak Japanese like conversationally fluent. Be conversationally fluent in Japanese. I have been avoiding Japanese so much. I have. And I'm planning to go to Japan next year, so I need to get better at integrating it into my lifestyle to speak. I can understand and read. Though speaking, putting together the words and the grammar, and actually articulating it out loud has been a struggle. Yeah, I can read it. It's like, all right, I can put it together and then read it out loud. That's cool. Though trying to come up with these phrases and responses on the top of my head has been difficult. Yeah, so somehow, some way, I'm gonna integrate that into my life. I think I need to do a little every day for all of them and have a main focus. I think I've been trying to do everything, especially since it's crunch time. There is only a couple more days of this month, y'all. So that's stressful. What's that? I also am afraid of burnt out. I remember I experienced very bad burnt out before because life be lifing. The overwhelm and stuff like that, and then feeling as if I can't feel my emotions, the numbness of it. I don't want to feel that way. I don't want to feel as if life is just heartbeats. I'm doing the opposite of what I did when I was super burnt out. There was a time where I took the joys out of my life because people felt as if, oh, she's doing too much and stuff like that, and they felt offended by me doing what brought me joy, and I excelled in the things that I did. So I took out playing piano, I took out performing poetry, I took out a lot of the things, speaking, art. So that was a thing. So now I'm doing the opposite. I'm going all in with the things that brings me joy, and it's overwhelming too because let me tell you guys, the Q4 goals that I did, right? It was supposed to be 3 months of goals. And then now it's December with a couple days left, and I'm like, I still haven't finished them. So I'm looking at it and I was like, what happened? And I've been tracking my days because sometimes I forget what I do in a day, in a month, in a week, in a year. So I look back, it's like, what have I been doing these past several months? And my main focus was fitness. I was biking. I was biking a lot. And then I was doing Inktober, and then I fell off because travel. I didn't realize I knew I was gonna be traveling, but I didn't know that it would be so time consuming. I thought I could do art and travel at the same time, though I can't draw and drive. So that happened. I still want to do Inktober. I look back at the things, um my progress, right? So I did 12 days out of 31 for Inktober. I think what kind of straight like burnt me out a little bit with Inktober was I was trying to do 3 artwork a day. It was a lot. It was a lot, a lot, a lot. 3 artwork a day, and I was putting too much time into the artwork. So when it comes to finishing the Inktober, the main thing for me is to just finish, just do it, to say that I done it. um, yeah, it's the act of drawing, the act of creating art. I want to get into the lifestyle of doing so. I will finish that this year. um, I'm back to the storytime animation. I have curated and the audio for the intro so long ago, so long ago, guys. Um, months. I'm pretty sure it was months ago, and I'm still storyboarding it. The thing is, it shouldn't take this long to storyboard. I think it's taking me this long is because I haven't really animated before, and like I'm thinking about my sister, Nyomi Momichi, and her animation is so amazing. My style is different than hers. But every time I look at her animation, I'm like, wow, that's so good. I want mine to be like that. Though it's gonna be different. Her first storytime animation is not gonna be the same as mine. And that's okay. So I'm getting over that hump of the comparison. Live our lives, you know. It's like we all have our own styles, and yeah, we have our way of telling stories. So I'm gonna go all in with that. I've been breaking things down for my goals. I've been trying to gamify my life, y'all. I've been trying to gamify the goals to see what incentivizes me, because accomplishing my goals and my dreams should be enough incentives, right? Because it brings me joy. Though sometimes I need a little more. Because all the pressure I'm putting on myself, so I was like, okay, let's make it even more gamified. So I wrote myself something before I went to sleep. It says, "Hey Katerra, ready for a challenge? Ready for some challenges?" And then the first thing is, first things first, S3E7. Record that. That is this episode, season 3, episode 7. Yeah, this is a confession episode, exhale. I've been so anxious. I have been avoiding this for so long. Though it's like this is me getting whatever's in my mind out. So this is helpful, guys. So yeah. um the things with the storytime videos. I want to do the animations and actually be on camera. I haven't posted on social media in so long. And when I did, it was about the merch, the collab merch, because one of the things was to post the unboxing, which I did. I want to share more storytime videos, and I haven't recorded myself in so long. And then, actually posting it, the consistency of it. Ugh, it's a process, guys. Baby steps, baby steps. So, yeah, I'm a bit hesitant. But you don't want to. You guys want to know something funny? Ironic, more so. Before, a couple years ago, I used to just post, just record whenever. My hair was a mess, the lighting was terrible, and I would just record and post it. And then it would just get a lot of views. Like people would see it. It's like, oh, relatable. Like I did not care. That I was also burnt out during that time. There, I was like, man, that aspect of me, that like part of me during that time was so courageous. The thing is, I it felt as if I wasn't afraid. Looking back at the videos, it's like, oh, you just record it and just post it. They're now that I'm in a better headspace mentally and emotionally, I'm like, why can't I just post, just record and post? Now I'm nitpicking and I shouldn't, but I have. Like, I want to do better. Um, yeah, going forward. Not just for this year, for next year, and the years going forward, you know? It's a process. Just do it. Yeah. Oh, guys, I am so proud. Oh, I realize what I have been working on for so long that took a lot of my time. Okay, it didn't take a lot of my time. It felt as if it did because I was thinking about it so much. The Discord. Oh, at first it was the Discord rules. It's like it's the structure of how things are governed. You know what I mean? How things are to make it a safe space, the Discord server. So I finally launched it and invited folks, invited y'all buddies to the Discord, and I am so proud. I finally did it. It's let me tell you about the Discord, guys. Dabba dabba dabba. So it's for the buddies. You guys had to agree to the rules, and even if you don't, it's still enforced to become an official buddy. So in this space, we honor consent, be respectful and kind, no discrimination. Let me read. What's that? This is very important to me. So, yeah, these are some of my values, guys. Discrimination, harassment, hate speech, and bullying would not be tolerated. Slander, defamation, threats, and manipulation are not permitted in this community. And then honor consent. No means no. Boundaries are respected here. And that is also in regards to what's that? You gotta ask for permission before sharing photos or creations of others that are not already public. Always get credit when it's due. And recording performances at open mics must be approved by the performers and cannot be commercialized. So, those are some of the rules. Yeah. But it's mostly to allows us to enjoy the journey, guys. This community is here so we can support each other on our creative and self-love journey. There is a quest board. I'm so proud of the quest board. It has story missions and side quests. story missions, the side quests, the main quests and stuff. So, and a leadership board. A leadership board every month. Yes. This month's prize for December 2025 is a mug from Katerra's merch, my website. That's first prize. The second prize, 15% off of the merch. Or third prize, 10% off of the merch. Yes, yes, yes. Some of the quests, I am so proud of this, so I am sharing. Even though by the time you guys listen to this, there's gonna be different quests. If you're listening to this a lot later. So, the December main quests are reflect on your 2025 highlights and share it in the reflection channel. So, yeah, I would definitely do a highlight video maybe. That's gonna be a compilation thing. I'm gonna do that next year because the year's not over yet. So I wanted to bring together the pictures, the videos, and stuff so I can showcase for you guys. I'm probably gonna put it in a actual montage and have a voiceover and do an episode about things as well. The second main quest is what are your desired 2026 reflections? This is similar to the reflections of this year, but imagine 1 year from now in December of 2026. What do you want your reflection to be? Because when I think of New Year's resolutions, I think of, oh, this is what you need to change, this is what you need to do, blah, 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 blah. But if you're already in the mentality of, oh, let's just reflect on what happened this year, or what happened next year, or what you want to happen, that would be, it feels like you working from the end, re-engineering how you got there. You know, it's like, oh, this is what I want or have done, and then you just see how you got there. Something like that. And the last one is achieve one of your Q4 goals. Yes, yes, yes. The side quests: create a Katerra fan art, create artwork, write an original poem, share a daily win, or share a dream or nightmare. And or. The side quests are repeatable. Yup. So, the Discord is now up, folks. It's now up. I will probably link it in the description. Yes, yes, yes. Welcome, buddies. So, Twitch. I have not been streaming on Twitch as much because I'm trying to do everything with my life. Like, oh my gosh. But I do want to stream on Twitch more. So, yeah, my sleep schedule is so off. Before, I used to sleep, guys, from 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. and work my life from there. You know what I mean? I've been trying to go to sleep at 2 a.m. and wake up at 9 a.m. That has not been working. Yesterday, my sleep schedule was so bad. it was not it yesterday. Yesterday, I went to sleep around 2 p.m. and woke up at 5:30 p.m. What have I been doing? I was working on my dreams, working on my stuff. Yeah. So, that was a thing. Yeah. What else? With my dreams. I'm working on my single, like I mentioned earlier in this episode. The vocals are easy for me. Creating things with just a voice memo and I can polish it up is really easy. Though creating the instrumental, I wanted to create my own instrumental. I have a vision for it, though it's a bit scary. It's a bit scary to actually get what's in your head out the way you want it to. Because it's a learning process. And it's like, oh, making sure it works. So I could ask for assistance in creating the instrumental. Though since it is my first, I want to do it myself. Yeah, it's a pride thing. I want because I know what I hear. And like in my mind when I listen to the songs that I create. And when you entrust others with their version of things, it does sounds good, but it's not exactly what you want, if you know what I mean. Because you had to almost like compromise in a sense. It's like, all right, they put time and energy into assisting, and yeah, I I would be grateful. Though I have a vision, so I'm going to actually work on the instrumental. It has been scary to actually open open it up, though I'm gonna do it little by little. And now that I decided to extend the thing into extend the publishing it, releasing it to my birthday, I feel like there's less pressure because I want to do everything else in this year. Um, it may not be totally realistic. They are quite doable. A lot of things I plan to do this year is quite doable. Yeah. Dooba 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 doob. Streaming on Twitch. 10 times this month. I streamed twice. I used to. There was a week when I streamed every day. And I was streamed for a long time. It was great. Though I have been doing other stuff, so I haven't been doing that. Though it is not too late. I'm also creating a Twitch trailer. Even if it's a small one. You know, when I get more content, I can recreate it if I choose to. And a YouTube trailer. The reason why I haven't created them is because I wanted to do the animation too. Like for the YouTube one. I wanted to put my montage up there. So I haven't. And then create the YouTube thumbnails. I uploaded my VODs from Twitch, right guys? And they look the same. Mostly. So I want to change the thumbnail. And for next year probably I want to put more of my touch into the backgrounds of these things. Yes. Yes. The podcast. This podcast. I wanted to publish 10, what's that? Up to episode 10 of season 3. This is episode 7. The thing is, I want to premiere these episodes. And I only want to premiere once a week. So, what happened? There was more than 10 days, no more than 8 weeks since I had the school. There now it's like there's only like 2 weeks left of 2025. So I'm adjusting the goal to schedule the premiere. I'm gonna record the episodes instead. So I'm gonna batch record them. And yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Because I do want to do the reflection episode after the thing. So maybe what I'm gonna do is not say the episode number. So maybe I don't know, guys. I have no idea. Because that wouldn't work. If I batch record some episodes and don't say the number, how can I schedule the episodes? How can I do my reflection? Like, what? That don't make sense. I don't know. I have no idea. I might not do that because I know I do want to do a reflection episode after this year. Anyways, because I was looking at my reflection episodes from before and they were less than 30 minutes each. So to talk for an hour, I'm going to be pretty extensive about my reflection. Yeah, I'm excited for it. It'll be a good archived thing to look back on. So the chinchillas. To take out my chinchillas, take out the chinchillas 5 times. There's a lot of chinchillas that I usually take out 5 of them. Ooby. The first time this month, it did not turn out well. The first time or second time, one of the chinchillas got injured and had to go to the vet. So I have been hesitant to take the chinchillas out. So yeah, I want to take them out 5 times this month, and this month is almost over. So I feel as if I need to take them out once every 2 days now. Or something like that. I took them out today. I took out 4 of the chinchillas today. It went well. I took them a dust bath because they cannot get wet, folks. So they took a dust bath and was able to be clean. Yes. I already talked about Inktober, the montage, the song, premiering the animation. Oh, I need to finish the ghost animation. I was planning to do the voiceover and the music for October for Halloween, though I didn't. So I'm planning to finish that up, hopefully today, and showcase it during one of the maybe not for an episode for a podcast, but for Twitch. I shall showcase it. It's a quick episode. It's a quick animation. Yeah, I'm excited for that. Though the main thing is the actual intro animation to a series. Woo! I'm excited for that. Poems. At first, I this I had to share some poems with you guys today. I do. At first, I only planned to do 10 poems in the month of December, right? Guess how many I upped that to? I went from 10 to 20 to 31 to 31 now. Why do I do this to myself? It's like I'm a poet. I need to write poems every day. So I did that. Now I want to share them with you guys cuz yeah, I want to. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-ba. So I want to share the ones I wrote yesterday because they're quite relevant. This one is called Cram Month. Cram, C-R-A-M. Cram Month. By Katerra Speaks. Sorry. You don't know, my name is Katerra. Ah, yeah. So, anyways, let's try that again. I'm about to perform a poem I written, Cram Month, by me, Katerra Speaks. It's the last month of 2025, and there are so many goals that I have yet to achieve. It feels as if my whole life is supposed to be crammed into a box of perfection. And somehow it's normal because I have done it before. I should be able to do it again. The pressure isn't external anymore, not like it used to be. So why am I continuing the cycle? Adopting the assumed expectations as if they said them aloud. Why would that even matter? Just because I can do something doesn't mean I have to do everything all in the span of 31 days. I love a challenge sometimes, especially when it comes to my dreams, making the intangible tangible. Though I'm not always motivated or have the time or energy to do what I planned. Past me was so ambitious, so energized and excited, feeling on top of the world. But present me is overwhelmed, intimidated by the workload, questioning if my goals are possible. I even took time to plan things out. A little every day goes a long way if I started in the beginning. Over 5 major projects with only 13 days left, accomplishing all seems unlikely because the thing is, I want all of them to be amazing, not half-assed attempts, so I might prioritize, extend the due dates, or something else altogether. I just know that right now, I need to sleep and try again later. At least I worked on one of my goals. Another poem written. 18 more to go. Yeah, that was my second poem out of 20. And then I increased it. This is called A Little Competitive. By me, Katerra Speaks. I think I might have a problem. Or could be an amazing trait. I'm not really sure, maybe it could be both. The thing is, I'm just a little competitive. Only a teeny weeny bit. Not a lot or anything. If you can't tell, I'm lowballing the estimate because what's the difference between a lot and a little, right? Now, what am I trying to say? How is this relevant? Don't worry, I got you. It starts with this poem. My goal is to write 20 total within the month I'm writing this, which was December 2025 if you read or hear this later. You see, competition isn't always with others. It's also with yourself with the goals that you set. So I can't just settle for 20 poems, even though initially it was 10. I feel like I need to make things harder by writing 31, one for each day of the month. Why am I like this? Bravo for the ambition, though dang. This is totally unnecessary. 4 poems down. 27 more to go. Why do I do this? Right. I'm a little competitive. Terrible. The last one is called Why I Stay Up Late by Katerra Speaks. Some people love sleep. It rejuvenates the body and a reprieve from the world. I want to love sleep too, though it's difficult when the world is so loud. That escaping from the noise feels wrong and unproductive as time is wasted in the dreams. Because I'm living separate lives whenever I go to sleep, that I feel like the game is broken. As if I'm the main character in so many stories, but I don't know which one is real. First POV has that effect. Jumping universes is discombobulating. Sleep. Sleep can be stressful and anxiety inducing when rest feels undeserving. I have so many things I want to get done that sleep seems undesirable. So I work on my dreams, work on my goals until my body says enough. Then I crash forever long and repeat the cycle like a 404 error. No sleep found. Try again later. Yes. These are my 3 poems. Those are my 3 poems. So, I want to just put this out. I'm probably gonna put this out tomorrow. This episode. Because I want to at least, if I get 7 out today or tomorrow, right? Depending. It's kind of late, so probably tomorrow. Then I can do episode 8 this week still, and episode 9. Yeah, I can do it. Yeah. Yeah, I'm planning to do that. Maybe I can even do it today. Oh, if I can do it today, put out the episode today, it would be amazing. Amazing. And then maybe I can do 2 episodes next week. I'm gonna do it, guys. I'm planning. I will figure it out. Although the holidays are here, and yeah. So I need to realize. I need to figure out what is more of a priority for me. Is it actually accomplishing my goals of putting it out, right? Is that my actual goal? Or is it the premiere, having people actually see it during the premiere? Yeah. Or both. If I plan things right, maybe I could do both. Maybe I could do both. I don't know. People can always rewatch it. Yeah, people can always rewatch it. Baby steps. Baby steps. And also I can always do watch parties later with Twitch and stuff. So even if people missed the premiere, maybe people can watch it again later. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. But this is mostly for me. I think I will just put this out. Like do a you guys are my think tank right now. I'm thinking aloud. This is the process. So I'm thinking that I just put this out so I can actually get started. Yeah. Just do it. Gain momentum. I think this would be a good momentum piece. And if you're listening to this right now, it's out. Woo! Okay. And I know I'm gonna be listening to this again, so woo! did it! Woo, keep going! It's not over till it's over. I remember that was a phrase I used in college. I was playing pool or billiards, you know. Um Everyone would say it's not over till it's over. You can still win. You know, even if you feel as if you're losing, you can still win. It's not over till it's over. So, yes. Yes, yes, yes. Oh, I have the fitness goals, the self-care goals. At first I was going to do biking because I did um 37 miles of biking last month, folks. And it was amazing. I wanted to do 20 miles this month because it's cold, though I almost got sick just trying to drive in the snow. And the car got stuck. So, uh, walking walking back home um in the cold, in the snow. It was snowing. It was so pretty. Was not the best. My body was trying to get sick. I slept it off and I felt better. So I am not going to be biking 20 miles. Especially since I have so many goals that I want to achieve and I don't want to be sick. So I took that out. But the self-care goals I have right now is 200,000 steps total. Right now, I have 100,000. Woo! I have about 101,000. And for the water goal for this month, 2,000 ounces of water. You can do the conversion. Though, so far, I have at least 1,100 ounces of water. Hydration goal. And I was gonna do like a dancing goal too. Though, I'm not sure really how to measure it besides from minutes, and sometimes it's hard to measure that sometimes. Unless I do it in a game. Just Dance. with the with the tracker, the world thing. Yeah. There it's I have not played it in forever. So I wasn't sure if I should put that as a goal when I have so many other goals. The step goals is already a lot of exercise. So yeah. Yep. What else? Bada 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 bada. Bum. Okay. Merch. I have Hingy merch now, guys. Hingy. I do. I get Hingy sometimes. That was the last episode I put out. So I have Hingy merch. It's wonderful. I'm proud. I'm happy. I should be receiving the sample soon. I already know it's great quality since I have the same manufacturer. But oh, I'm so excited to actually have the mug and the hoodie. So they'll be coming in soon. I'm so proud of myself. And yeah, in that regard, I've been working on my website. It looks so much better. It was good before. There now I have more drop down menus. User mobile friendly. Desktop and mobile friendly. Yeah, and I updated my about page to include the VTubing and the arts and stuff and the poems and the speaking and all that jazz. And my origin story. You guys can read my origin story on my about page at katerraspeaks.com. You guys can find that in the description. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-dum. The website. Yeah. So, I'm a bit afraid of choosing the wrong focus. Like putting all my time in one thing and like it's all consuming that I can't choose another path, which is not true, you know? Sometimes focusing on one thing to completion is better than focusing on a gajillion things. And that's where I am struggling. Trying to do everything at one time. So the main focus right now is this episode's like, okay, just get it done. Just get momentum, build momentum. Yeah. And I'm doing something different this time. You live and you learn, you make mistakes. I'm using a green screen and then putting me, the model, onto whatever I want. So I can move me around and stuff. Yeah, I didn't think to do that. I wanted to save my time for editing before, so it was not able to be edited later. So, yes. Oh guys, I also invested in VTuber hands. I'm not using it now because it's so glitchy and the laptops has been struggling to even use it. It was really, really bad. I was like, oh my, what happened? um, I, I, I don't know. I don't know. I wanted to do the jazz hands for you guys. The hands get stuck. When I try to wave, it's a little wonky right now. I'm working out the kinks. So yeah, there's that. I'm I'm on a good good path to finishing everything. Yep. I was quite discouraged yesterday, I must admit. Um it's probably because I was trying to my space was so messy. It wasn't terribly messy, but it was cluttered. And I had to reorganize my room. And what I meant was a lot of my plush. Okay, I have a lot of plushies. Like 5 of my plushies. I had to correct myself. Like 5 of my plushies covered the whole keyboard. My piano keyboard. It covered the whole thing. I can't even play any music on there because my plushies has been on there for weeks and they're cute, but it doesn't look good. Yeah, I wanted have access to them so I can whatever mood I'm in, I can just pick them up and hug them when I'm at my desk. So I did that yesterday and cleared my floor. And I was like, dang, I have so much to do. I also was sleep deprived. Like I mentioned earlier, I only had about 3 hours of sleep last night or yesterday. So yeah, it wasn't the best. Wasn't the best. But now I am well rested. I'm more well rested. I haven't put in the time that I went to sleep. But let me see. I went to sleep at 6 a.m. Around 6 a.m. Woke up around 3. Around 3. Yeah, I was pretty sleep deprived. But I'm doing better, folks. I'm doing better. Yes, yes, yes. I also want to perform more. Perform more poetry, and I did it 3 times. 3 times in this episode. Woo! Yes, yes, yes. Oh, another thing, another confession. Um, getting back, getting back to reaching out to companies and everything. It's a bit scary because I used to do it all the time when I was working for other people, with other people, you know. I was like, oh, yeah, it's not my brand on the line, so it's okay. And it was fine. Professional, everything worked out. I'm very charismatic. Though now that I'm putting my brand out there, it's a bit scary. It's like, ooh, oh, though I have credentials and I have everything that I need and the portfolio, and so I'm gonna be reaching out to companies, to schools more, and speaking on stages and getting sponsorships and grants. Yeah, for my dreams, to fund my dreams. It's like, hey, this is a worthy project. This is this is my services, my products, and my vision. I'm gonna be reaching out a lot next year. Yes, 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 yes. Start the process. Start the process of funding dreams. Funding dreams. It's a bit scary. Though I did it before, I can do it again. Yeah. I'm excited. And one day you guys will be able to see the future length animation. One day, one day. I won't tell you guys what this is about. It's just gonna be exciting. You guys hopefully gonna love it. um yeah, and I do my album next year. Working on the single is the baby step to creating my album. And writing poems this month is a stepping stone to publishing my book next year. Yep, I'm publishing a book next year. And it's exciting. It's exciting. Really exciting. So, I think that's about it. For those, let me check. I updated my panels though, guys. I did for my Twitch panels. It's updated. I worked on my website like I told you guys. Those are the main things. And this Discord. Well, not this Discord. We're on the podcast right now. But I did the Discord server. Yeah. And this podcast episode is another stepping stone. What are you guys afraid of? What are you guys afraid of? Yes. Ba-da-ba-doo-ba-doo-ba. Ama-noo-ma-doo-ba. Baby steps. So, is there anything else I want to share? I'm thinking about, here was this one poem that I was thinking about from a long time ago that I shared about my fears. And a lot of people resonated with it, and some people felt as if, wait, you have fears? Because I came off as fearless. I just did things, and whew, yeah, I got it. It's like, hey, I want to do a solo. I did the solo. Oh, I wanted to be the president of this organization. I did that. Oh, I wanted to join this sport. No, I did that. I wanted to excel in whatever. So, yeah, I used to post videos online. I still do, but it's like, oh, you just do things. You seem fearless. It seems like you having fears makes you more human, and I don't know how to perceive that. Someone told me that. One of my friends, like, I didn't know you had fears. It's kind of reassuring because, like, wow, you seemed perfect. And I'm like, yeah, it feels like I have to be perfect, but I'm not. I have fears too. So, dubba dubba dubba. I really want to share with you guys. This is a more heavier piece, though. Let me see. The thing. Will it even be relevant? Confession. I'm a bit afraid. I think it's relevant. It's about fears. Alright, this is called Fearless by me, Katerra Speaks. I want to say, I'm not afraid of anything. Nothing scares me. That I'm fearless. But then I'll be lying, trying to hide my weaknesses, pretending to be invincible, making me inhuman. So, here I am about to share how I'm scared of a lot of things. It's okay to be afraid. It can even be empowering. 'Cause I know my fears, wrote a list and everything, over 100, though I am not embarrassed. I feel brave, courageous, admitting that I have them, even though I'm scared of being called a weakling. I am here, facing my fears, unfolding this poem, sharing part of who I am. Ironically enough, I'm afraid of being seen, afraid of vulnerability, scared of what you think of me if I come off as emotional, imperfect, a fool, not good enough. I am just human. Emotions are normal. No need to judge for being self-conscious. To be honest, I'm a mess inside despite my confidence, as if I cleaned my room and things were hidden. Won't be suspicious because it seems decent. Let me uncover the gems that you couldn't see, feelings suppressed, thoughts raging like, I don't believe I'm beautiful. I look in the mirror, I see below average. I came to accept this, that I'm not attractive, especially since I am a tomboy who's strong, who plays football, all the turnoffs you can think of. At least for me, that is. As you can see, these thoughts created a barrier from letting people know me. After all, I'm afraid to get hurt, afraid to fall in love, afraid to be abandoned, no friends to call mine. Good news is, fears make me independent, stronger than ever, invincible, it seems, untouchable. Though it's impossible, is all a facade. My weaknesses are coming out and it scares me. Like, I felt that if I cried, I am seen as weak. Now I know it's a strength. I'm expressing my feelings. Truth is, I'm resilient. I'm amazing. A badass. I can get through anything. I'm recreating myself, changing my mentality. All the self-deprecation would not be my reality. Speaking words into existence. It's okay to be human, imperfect, and whole. I am beautiful. more than enough. Don't have to feel alone, don't have to hide myself. I can be authentic, unapologetic, refusing to conform to perfection. I am just a person. I am done pretending. I choose to feel brave, not fearless. Because without fear, there is no courage. No longer a victim. I'm an inspiration. Usually after was that poem, she snapped. Not sure if you can hear that. I wrote that several years ago. I didn't even remember what I wrote. It's like, oh. So, yeah. Is it relevant now? A lot of these things, like, I'm not afraid of or think of anymore. You know, like, I grew. I grew a lot. I grew a lot. This particular poem was written about 6 years ago. And I'm like, wow, that is crazy. That is crazy. So, yeah. I, what's that? There was a time when I felt below average, like I said in there, because one, my family used to nitpick about my muscles. And I did sports, so I was pretty muscular, and they would say, "Oh, you look manly. Oh, you're obese." Cuz I wasn't a size 0. "Oh, your skin's too dark cuz you go outside too much." That's a thing for Asians in my culture. Yeah, I was too dark to be pretty. So I thought I was ugly. And I'm like, well, I'm gonna live my life, you know. But even though I was quote unquote living my life, I was still pretty self-conscious about it. And when my friends at the time reassured me, saying, "Oh my gosh, you're beautiful, you're pretty," whenever I spoke about my insecurities, like, "Oh, I feel too muscular, I feel manly," they was like, "Oh, no, you're not. Oh, it's attractive, blah 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 blah." And I felt like people was lying to me because they just wanted to reassure me um from the outside. And when we reassure people, especially when it comes to people's insecurities, it's not always reassuring because we don't believe it ourselves. They don't believe it themselves. Even though from the outside, you know for a fact what you believe in, you know? There's subjective and objective, you know, everyone has their own opinions. So coming from, it's like, oh, when people reassured me, it wasn't reassuring. And when I try to reassure others, it's not reassuring either sometimes. Because, yeah, we hear the voices in our heads like telling us, "Oh, you're not enough," or "you're not attractive," or this and that. So, yeah. That's the thing. If you can relate, it's like, it's understandable. And that's why it's a journey. It's a journey of self love, to love yourself. You're worthy regardless. To love yourself regardless of your insecurities. And self love is a practice. Yeah. Self love is a practice. Um, what's that? I used to identify as a tomboy. I say used to because what's that? Anyone can play sports. But growing up, that's what people say. "Oh, you don't wear dresses. Oh, you don't wear makeup. Oh, you don't wear jewelry and stuff. And you play sports. You play soccer. You play basketball. You play football. Oh, so you must want to be a boy." That is not true. No. I just love sports and I love to be comfortable. So, yeah, I'm just living life. I play sports. Anyone can do it. Anyone can dress comfortably. Yeah. So, what else? Let's go through a little bit of it. Oh yeah, I used to believe that crying was a sign of weakness. It's now I see it. I can see that crying can be um seen as a strength in the sense that you um are open to be vulnerable, to acknowledge your emotions. It's a different perspective. Though it's normal to cry. So, yeah, it's normal. It's normal. Animals cry too. Yeah. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-ba. Mm, what else? What else did I say? I feel like a lot of people are afraid to be hurt. Before, I was so afraid to be hurt, I didn't let anyone in to really get to know me. And when I did allow people in, you are more vulnerable to be hurt because you created a bond. But that does not mean that you should avoid connection altogether. You know, just because things happened in the past doesn't mean it will happen again with other people. Every like experience is different. We're growing, we're learning, and it's good to give people a shot, like a chance to be who they are, you know? It's like, hey. So, yeah, I am getting to know people, making more buddies. Yeah. If you guys listen to my past episodes, it hurts. It hurts to lose friendship. It does. It hurts to be betrayed by the people you called best friends. But it sucks to be isolated and not have friends too. So it's good to try, even if there's fears of the past repeating itself. Yeah, I think that's about it. And the what's that affirmation, guys? That it's okay to be afraid and do things anyway. You know, without fear, there is no courage. Let's be courageous together. Um, yeah, go after our dreams, be ourselves, and show up. You know, show up for ourselves, for what we want and desire, for our dreams. Um, yeah, let other people see you for who you are. You don't have to pretend. You don't have to, what's that? Be someone you're not. I know we feel that way sometimes when it comes to our careers and our jobs and stuff like that. So, like, hide aspects of ourselves. Hiding aspects of ourselves professionally, I can see that because there's like, there's so many different things of that makes up who we are. Though to just not be yourself altogether, it's training, you know? It takes a lot of energy to do that. So hopefully we can be courageous, you know, and still be ourselves no matter where we are. Yes. Without fear, there is no courage. Let's be afraid and do it anyway. Baby steps. One thing at a time builds momentum, guys. Let's create habits and lifestyles by working on things one at a time. Yes, yes, yes. So I am so glad that I I actually um recorded this episode. I'll be real. Um I was afraid. I was afraid to be vulnerable. I was afraid of admitting that I have fears in regards to my dreams, in regards to my goals, and that um I was hesitant because I was a bit overwhelmed. But now that I did it, maybe you guys can relate to aspects of it, and I can, process. This was me almost like processing my thoughts aloud. I do that a lot with this episode, with a lot of the episodes in Heartfelt Expressions with Katerra Speaks. And yeah, eventually another confession, guys. I'm a little afraid of yes, the unpredictability of what other people will say. There, I do want guests, and like the logistics, like, oh, how am I gonna record things? How am I gonna make sure the quality is good? How are we gonna do it? Especially if I have guests that's VTubers and stuff like that. How would it work? Will I be able to like make it good? Like, I don't know. So, um, I'm planning to have more guest speakers, not this year, but next year. In 2026, I will figure it out. Have more guest speakers, guys. More conversations. I want to revamp the vibe of the podcast because now I'm figuring out how to do things. So I'm going to do it. um, and since it's getting near the end of the year, I'm not going to revamp the everything right now since I'm just trying to get things out. Yeah. The editing process for some of these episodes was so long because I wanted to put a whole bunch of uh different, like every time I talked about something new, I put a picture or something that was related to it, and that's very time consuming. It was. So I'm not gonna do that for this episode. I wanted to. I wanted to animate it. I'll be real. I wanted, it's like, oh, I'm afraid, and I draw myself, like, do a quick sketch of myself in like the corner or something, or a different imagery, and I wanted to do all of that. But that's a lot. So I'm working with a green screen, and I can just move myself from part of the screen to another. And hopefully I can figure out how to get the hands for this model, for the VTuber model. And for those audio listeners, you're not missing much. Because it's just me talking on a screen. Yeah. I think that's about it. I am so proud of myself for doing this even though it's late. Ugh, what are the next things I'm gonna be doing, guys? I'm gonna brain this out for you guys, for me. So, yeah. Okay, after this episode, right? I'm gonna write poems. Because remember, I said I'm gonna do 31 poems. I'm going to write the poems. Um, then I'm gonna do some art, do some storyboarding for a quick storyboard. I need to make some progress with that. Some Inktober's and some more art. I want to stream the Inktober speedrun and stream a game today. Well, I thought I was gonna wake up earlier. That didn't work. So, yeah. If I stream it, I can still do Inktober. I can stream the Inktober, and then I can stream the game later, probably throughout at nighttime. I can still get my steps in and drink 100 ounces of water. So far, I drunk about 40 ounces of water today. Yep. Then add the voiceover and music to the ghost animation. That should be easy. It's less than 10 seconds. The animation is less than 10 seconds. I can just do it. So I'm gonna do that. Okay. It's been at least an hour. I began this episode with, well, before I actually started doing this episode, with just trying to get myself to talk on camera because I haven't talked on with the mic forever. I haven't streamed. I don't remember when I streamed last, but yeah, baby steps, right, guys? A process, and you guys listen to this right now on the premiere. I'm doing it. Woo! I'm premiering and stuff, and I'm doing it. But yeah, um, you guys have been listening to Heartfelt Expressions with Katerra Speaks. All the other episodes thus far, except the guest the guest speaker episode, has been me just sharing what's on my mind and what's on my heart. And like I say, like I usually say, when we speak from our hearts, we speak to the hearts of others. Yes. So I've been doing that. A lot of these episodes has been reflection episodes. And eventually, when we have more guest speakers, it's going to be a lot more conversational pieces, and a lot of more conversations. Yeah, you guys can see and hear different aspects of life, I guess. And life, like different not different personality. It's like we all have. I'm getting off track. But let me finish this thought real quick. We all have different aspects of us that brings out in different interactions. And when I have guest speakers, you guys will see me actually talking to people or hearing talking to people instead of me just reflecting on life with a camera and a mic, and that's it. It's gonna be different. Yeah. Okay. Yep, if you guys enjoy this, let me know. If you guys have any suggestions on other topics, you can also tell me. Suggest it. Or put it in the Discord or something. Yeah. Anyways, you guys can check out my Discord. Katerra's Buddies. I'll have it in the description. You guys can check out the Twitch, the video episode if you're not already on the video episode, and my website, katerraspeaks.com. Yes. You guys can see the other episodes. I hope you guys enjoy. That's the playlist if you're on YouTube. Yeah. Until next time. I see y'all soon.